everyone, I am Bobby, your friendly little water droplet, and today I have a question that might make your surface tension ripple. Have you ever looked at a simple flashlight and thought, what if this beam of light could literally rip the world apart? It sounds like science fiction, but in the vast wild reaches of the cosmos, light is not just for seeing. It is a powerful force that can act like a cosmic bulldozer. Today, we are diving deep into a terrifying phenomenon called the Eddington Limit. Usually, this is something that happens to giant stars far away, but what if this law of physics decided to pay a visit to our Earth? Buckle up because things are about to get very windy and very bright. To understand the Eddington Limit, we first need to look at how stars stay alive. Think of a star as a giant glowing tug-of-war match. On one side you have gravity, which is always trying to crush everything into a tiny dense point. On the other side you have the intense energy coming from the star core. This creates something called radiation pressure. Yes, light actually has pressure. It pushes outward against everything in its path. Usually, these two forces are perfectly balanced, which is why our sun stays a nice stable ball of fire. But there is a breaking point. If a star becomes too massive or too bright, the radiation pressure becomes so strong that gravity simply cannot hold on anymore. This is the Eddington Limit. When a star hits this limit, it essentially starts blowing itself apart, shedding its outer layers. Now let us imagine the unthinkable. What if Earth suddenly reached its own Eddington Limit? If the Earth core began emitting radiation at that extreme level, the world as we know it would vanish in an instant. The first thing you would notice would not even be the heat, but the wind, and I am not talking about a breezy day. The radiation pressure would be so intense that it would literally push our atmosphere away. You would see the sky turn from blue to black as the air we breathe is shoved right off the planet. As a water droplet, this is where I start to get really nervous. The oceans would be next. All that intense light would turn me and all my friends into vapor, and then that same radiation pressure would blast us upward. We would not fall as rain, we would be launched toward the stars. Even the solid ground under your feet would lose the battle against the light. Without enough gravity to hold the rocks down, the Earth's crust would begin to crumble and float away. Our beautiful blue marble would be stripped layer by layer until nothing is left but a glowing rocky ghost. It is a terrifying thought, but luckily for us, the Earth is far too small to ever hit the Eddington Limit on its own. We are safe for now, tucked away in our stable corner of the solar system. I hope you enjoyed this dive into the more explosive side of physics. If you want to keep exploring the mysteries of our planet and the universe beyond, make sure to follow along and subscribe. Join me, Bobby, for more adventures in Earth's mysteries unveiled, and I will see you in the next one.